Alright, so I also want to expand a little bit on number 22. So again, in this problem, you really want to go through and identify what you already know. Okay, and then you want to identify what you're looking for. So in this case, this is what I'm looking for. Alright, now, so you have to think, is there a way to get the probability of A and B with the information that I'm giving? Well, if you notice, I have the probability of A given B, and I have the probability of B. So since I have both of those, I can find the probability of A and B. So in step 1, I go through and I solve for the probability of A and B, which is 0.2. Okay, now, I think that probability of A is probably the one where you're probably the most confused as far as finding that probability. So if you think again about a Venn diagram, and I'm always going to go back to Venn diagrams here, if I set this up, then I know that my probability of B is 0.4. Okay? So that I already know because I'm given that probability. I also know, because I just solved for it, the probability of A and B, which is 0.2. Okay? So all of this, and if I know 0.4 and 0.2, I can subtract and find 0.2 here. Okay? So all of this is what I know. Now, in order to find the probability of A, basically I need to take this section, which I don't know, and I need to take this section, and I need to add them together. Now, since I already know 0.2, I've already figured that out, I can just go ahead and replace the 0.2 here. But what I don't know is the rest of this over here. Well, the rest of this information over here I can write as the probability of A and the probability of the complement of B. Okay? So the way that I'm going to find that is to take the complement of B, which is 0.6, and multiply it by 0.2 in order to now add those two together, and I get the probability of A is 0.32. So now that I have those two pieces of information, I can find the probability of A and B and divide it by the probability of A. And therefore 0.2 divided by 0.32 is 0.625.